How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and in this episode, we're going to do just that. We're going to get into a positive perspective that will not only charge you up from your current situation, but it'll help you see the positive path forward that you can use to expand your life in the way that you desire. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Well, we're going to take another deep breath, but this one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. Before we get started, if you enjoy this episode or you find something impactful, if you're on Spotify, you can actually leave a comment below. Not only will I appreciate that comment letting me know how you enjoyed the episode, but it might inspire somebody else to give it a listen, and that would mean the absolute world to me. Also, if you want to help me spread this message, I want to make it the #1 mindset podcast in the world, and I really want to do it with you. So if you find something that resonates with you and you share it with somebody else, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for that. Now let's dive into today's message. So perspective is everything. A positive mindset is not a happy mindset. Yes, I do want you to be happy. I do want you to have joy. I do want you to have love, but that is separate than what a positive mindset is. You see, positive, what I mean by that is the connection to source, connection to love frequency. So if you're neutral, if your body is a neutral state and seeing low frequency, like seeing things from the bottom, not being able to see very much beyond self would be low frequency. Positive frequency or positive mindset would be seeing things as far away as possible from self, seeing things beyond you. You see, perspective is so powerful because what you see, what you perceive in the world is what you receive. That's how the energy works. If you were able to go beyond your current situation, if you're able to expand beyond what's happening to you, then you can see the good in anything. Because you can see beyond self, you can see where even the worst circumstance can turn into something good for somebody. That's why perspective is so powerful. So what I want you to understand now that we've talked about perspective is this. There is no right decision. There is no path that you're supposed to be on. There is no career that you're supposed to do. There is no perfect person that you're supposed to date. There is no perfect amount of money that you're supposed to make. There is no perfect shape that you're supposed to be in. All of those things are material and expire as soon as your life here expires. But your energy is more. The frequency within you, your soul, your spirit, whatever it means to you, the true you is infinite, is none of those things. So whenever you prioritize any of those things beyond your internal state, you are sacrificing your true self for something that has an expiration date. something that doesn't go with you, something that actually cannot do anything for you, because there is somebody that has what you desire and they're miserable. There is somebody that has less of what you have, yet they're happier than you, because it's the internal state that matters. So once you take that perspective of all of this is secondary, all of this is just an experience, and my only purpose, my only mission is to be right within, you will always find your way. You will always find what the next step is. God, the universe, it's all working for you to allow you to grow. So when you take the perspective of, I am here to grow, everything becomes an opportunity. You didn't get the job? It's not hold out because you're going to get something better. It's reflect. Go within. Why does it matter to you? Why did you need that job? You didn't get to date the person. Why does it matter to you? Reflect. Why did you need that person? You don't make the amount of money that you think you should be making. Why does that affect you? Why do you think you need to make that money? Now, I know that we live in a material world. I know that we have a physical existence here, that we need shelter, we need food, we want to experience good things. It's not to diminish those. It's just to say that those are only things, and you are beyond a thing. You are energy, you are the creator, you are the purpose of all of this. It's you. It's you and your journey to love. That's why I say we are all on the same journey. We're just taking different paths. Everything is expanding, including the love frequency, and you are a warrior of that expansion. You are somebody that's here to find it where it doesn't exist. So everything that's happened to you, everything that you've gone through has been an experience for you to find where love is absent and create it. If your path to now has been difficult, that's a gift, because your path going forward is always going to be reflection, expansion, and love. You are going to think about where it's absent, and you are going to be able to heal to where you can put it there. You're going to be able to forgive so you can let go of the negativity and only be fulfilled with the high energy. Perspective is everything. This stuff is nothing. Perspective is everything. This stuff is nothing. Stop worrying about the stuff and start focusing on you, your energy, your soul, your spirit, your perspective. All of that is number one priority. That's what you take with you. That's what you were before, and that's what you'll be after. Something more than self. That doesn't mean we don't take care of self, because it's a gift. This body is a gift. It was a gift from the land, from earth, from God, from the universe, to allow us to be in this vessel. So we should take care of it. We should love it. We should respect it. And the same goes for the earth. The same goes for you and me. We should love and respect ourselves because it's all a gift. Our energy, though, is the ultimate purpose, is the ultimate mission. Our energy is forever. You are an observer and a creator that creates what it observes. But you get to choose what you observe. You have the power to put thoughts in your mind that empower you. You have the power to research and look for things that can uplift you. You have the ability to see something, no matter how difficult it is, that's uplifting, bring it within you and create more of it. That's what you are. You are that. You are not an accountant. You are not a fireman. You are not a principal. You are not the president. You are none of those things. You're an energy having an experience. And when you keep going back to that, every situation, the stress starts to fade, because it doesn't matter. Because it's always an opportunity for you to heal. It's always an opportunity for you to love. It's always an opportunity for you to expand. So whatever it is that's stressing you out, whatever is causing anxiety, whatever is causing pain, of course, protect yourself. If it's a physical situation where you have to get out, get out. If it's a mental situation where you are trapped and it's not safe and you have the ability to move somewhere or get yourself somewhere safe, do it. Of course, protect that. Protect the vessel that was gifted to you. Protect the mind that was gifted to you. But even in those situations, you can still experience growth. If you're listening to this message and you're still tuned into this point, you can do it. I've said it before and I've said it again. Eventually, you have to recognize that everything's a choice. You are choosing what to focus on. You are choosing what to bring within you. You are choosing what to expand. But some of those happen automatically. Remember, you're an observer and a creator. You create what you observe. You cannot control that part. You will continue to create what it is that you observe. That's why many people want to control what you focus on. That's why the news says this. That's why advertisements say this. That's why influencers do this, because your attention, your observation is powerful. So if I want something for me and I want it from you, I just have you observe it in a way where you give it to me. That's how the control works. But you don't have to allow that to be the way. You can take your power back from anybody. Nobody can truly control where your focus point is. You have the power. I'm not saying all the choices are equal. I'm not saying all the choices are easy. Some are extremely hard. I recognize the privilege in easy choices, but it's still a choice. I recognize the people that have made tremendous hard decisions and choices to become who it is that they wanted to become. But I can tell you, the one thing that nobody can take away from somebody that makes a hard choice every single day to be in alignment with their higher self is the fulfillment that they receive on the other end. There is nothing that could ever give you a taste of what it feels like to choose your higher self every single day when it's hard, every single day when there's no motivation, every single day when it's not working, to constantly choose to do what it is that future you would do. To choose to be in higher frequency when everyone else isn't. To choose to practice love when it's difficult, when it's not deserved. To choose to forgive when it's hard. When you keep doing that, your fulfillment, your belief in self will be so high. Nothing can compare to that. There's no car, there's no salary, there's no inheritance, there's no mansion, there's no person that can make you feel better than the feeling of you choosing your higher self every single day. One day feels good. Tuesday feels good. 3 days feel good. A week feels good. A year feels good. Multiple years feels infinitely powerful. And that's what you are. Stop being the default self. Stop being the victim. It doesn't mean you haven't been victimized. It just means you're more. You can be more. Make the positive choice to align with your spirit, your soul, your energy. Allow the material, the physical to be secondary. When you choose you, ultimately you operate with inner peace. Wouldn't you rather have inner peace than anything else? When you're okay with everything, when you're at that calmness, that stillness, no matter what is going on external, then you have your power, which your power is so much more than this physical world. This physical world only exists because of your power, not the other way around. Honor yourself. Honor your power. Be that high vibration. And if you want to manifest money, manifest it. We talk about the tools here. If you want to manifest success, manifest it. We teach the way here. Ultimately, do that secondary though. I really only care that you have love within you, that you have healing within you, that you have that forgiveness that allows you to shed the negative energy. Remember, forgiveness is for nobody but yourself. It's allow you to be free of what holds you down. So raise your vibration, honor yourself, and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful. I feel like I maybe got a little bit emotional with it, but it just felt like this message needed to connect in this way. So I hope it did. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group all down below. I appreciate all the follows there. And if you're ready to take that next step, if you listen to this episode and you want to connect and raise your frequency, this is what I do. I'm a mindset coach. My number one priority is the within self, is honoring that love within you so you can find it. Of course, we can expand it however you want. If you want to expand into a new job, if you want to build your business, if you want to do something, you can. But ultimately, we want to be right within first. If you want to get on a program or at least find out more information about it, you can reach out to me via Instagram, or there's a link down below. If you fill that out, I will reach out to you directly and we can talk more about how this program might be the right fit for you. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.